Hello. The devaluation phase, as we've learned, is something not that may happen. It's something that they absolutely must do. And there are reasons. There are endless reasons. And every narcissist is different. And everybody has their list. This is my experience and my education and my research has shown that I've comprised a list of 7. And you know what? These excuses, I call them excuses to devalue you, they're unbeknownst to them. Remember, they're in the dark about their own disorder. Many of them have no idea that it is a disorder, that they have it, that there's a pattern. I struggle, and I've tried to find out as much as I can as to why they're doing what they're doing in their brain. And I'll try to video of that about what I found out from the narcissist I had, because I did question him to death. What is it that you're thinking going through these actions? I haven't done it yet because I can't even comprise straight answers but from the word salad. But the minute I can, the information is yours. In the meantime, we have a list of 7 reasons, excuses, whatever you want to call them, that they devalue you. Number 1, they're trying to kill it ahead of you abandoning them. I don't know if how far you are into the education of this disorder, but narcissists have a tremendously huge, all-encompassing fear of being abandoned. The whys go back to their childhood, blah, blah, blah. But they do. It's a huge fear of abandonment. And they want to self-sabotage the whole relationship before it blows up, before you blow it up, before you decide to leave them. So they go into it, the research that I've seen, go into the relationship knowing they're going to blow it up. And the devaluation phase is the beginning of that, right? Of course. So they want to do that before you do it to them. It's pretty dysfunctional because you say, well, why would they do that? I wasn't going to blow anything up. Why can't they just be regular and nice? And because they're not. They're differently wired. They're differently wired. And can you imagine, and again, maybe I'd get flack from narcissist haters, but I feel bad for people like that. That's how they go through life. That is how they go through life. Oh, I'm sorry, Minnie. That's how they go through life. Thinking that all the time. That's number 1. Number 2, they're going to try to build up their own self-esteem and image by taking from yours. If that sounds ludicrous to you, it's because it is. It couldn't work. There's no way it works. You don't get someone's self-esteem through osmosis. You don't get somebody's high self-respect that they may have. You can't insult somebody's self-respect and then it comes to you. That doesn't work like that. That's not how things work. Okay? That's not how things work. But that's their attempt. That's their attempt. Because they have self-esteem and self-worth that's in the toilet for 1,001 reasons, but it's not there. So they call them emotional vampires. So when a vampire, has a victim, they take their blood, they live a little longer. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to insult, in their minds, they're going to insult you, and then your self-esteem is going to go lower, and then that's going to make them feel better about themselves. It's really twisted. Number 3, they devalue you to mask their self-hatred that I just discussed. If they project insults onto you, perhaps that hatred will flee them with the words that they're expelling. That won't work either. You don't expunge negative feelings within your own self by saying mean words to somebody else. It's projection, and it never has worked, and it never will work. The only way that you can get rid of self-hatred and stuff is to go do the work. Do the work. There's a lot of work involved. And if you are a narcissist watching this and you're like, wait, I do that. That sounds like me. I'd say go get some help, but they say that doesn't even help. But I think when they say a narcissist doesn't get help or can't be helped, it's because they think there's nothing wrong with them and they never seek help. But if you're a narcissist and you're watching this and any of this rings true, go find a therapist that's well versed in this disorder, because you might have it. If you have a strong enough desire, who knows? The power of change is extremely, extremely astounding. Number 4, you are simply getting too big for your britches. Too happy. Too cruising along. They can't have that. Now you might say, but wait, that doesn't make any sense. The relationship is about making each other happy. Wouldn't they be happy that they see that they make me happy? Wouldn't they be happy that I'm happy? No, they're not happy because they're not happy. So they're not happy seeing you happy because they're not happy. They can't have that. They can't have you above them in any way, shape, or form. So if their happiness, which we know, their inner self-happiness is low. If they see you beaming and going along, and maybe you're blissfully unaware of anything that they're doing, and you're still, that's why you are in the love bombing stage, is blissfully unaware. We don't have to say if. So let's take that stage. You're blissfully unaware, you're trucking along, you're happy as heck. Suddenly they go, whoa, 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 whoa. They're a little too light in their shoes. And boom, the devaluation comes. They'll knock that down so fast. And for some cruel, I'll never understand reason, it makes them feel better. It makes them feel better. Number 5, they're discovering what you can take. Remember? So they're needling you. Picture a kid on the playground with like a stick. They're needling you constantly to see how much you can take. Because they need to know, they have to gather the information so they know how far they can push this devaluation phase. Is it just going to be insults? Is it going to be triangulation? Are they going to flat out cheat on you and lie to you and gaslight you when you say you know it and they tell you you're crazy, and then you all know that you're down a rabbit hole of insanity and you think you're losing your mind? And how far are they going to go? Well, that depends on how far we let them. Do we put our foot down? Do we throw them out? Do we break up with them? Do we insist on, no way, I'm sorry, not going to happen anymore, goodbye? I mean, whatever. But they're testing you in the beginning stages of that devaluation. And throughout all of it, they're still testing you. They want to see how far they can push you. Just like the kid on the playground with the stick. He's going to pick on you all year. If you played with him, meaning if he knows that you're engaging and you're going to yell at him and you're going to try to fight with him and just stop, leave me alone, and you're going to tell the teacher, they're never going to stop. If you ignored them and had zero reaction, they'd move on to the next kid in the playground. They like that you get riled up and they want to see how far they can push you. They get a rush. It's very odd to me. Number 6, they do not want you going out into the world thinking that you're all that in a bucket of chicken. With the jeans that you look good in, that they're telling you suddenly you don't look good in, which they loved before. But they don't want you going out with the jeans and risk someone else, talking to you or taking their toy away. So they insult you to get you wondering if you're really looking good in your jeans. You know you look good in your jeans. You always have, you always will. I'm using that as an example. If you're someone that doesn't think you look good in your jeans, you have a beautiful smile, you got dimples, you got raven black hair, gorgeous red curls, whatever it is, and if you don't, go look in the mirror right now and find something you like about yourself. Your skin, your freckles, everyone has something, I think, beautiful in them. And they know it, and they don't want you to know it. Because then when you go out into the world feeling confident like that, what do you attract? You attract that, right? So they don't want you to do that and you know who you are. You know who you are. Number 7. Just because they can. And they're bored. And they need some drama. And I'm not even kidding. I think I said 7 for number 6. If I did, je m'excuse, but 6 was they don't want you going out into the world thinking that. But I have a memory of saying 7 when I was saying 6. But they're bored. And they need some drama. and they feel that you are their toy to provide them with entertainment. So if right now they're feeling like drama, they're going to pick on you. There could be absolutely zero reason. They're not even mad at you. They're just bored. And you're there. You're in front of them. So saying something like, I use the jeans example because that was said to me once. You know, you look chubby in those jeans or whatever, which I didn't even internalize because I knew he didn't mean that. The jeans are a size 2, and he loved them last month. So mathematically, that's an impossibility, okay? Even though I might look, I'm just saying, not enough that you have to devalue me over it. That's not nice at all. So keep your chin up and know that when they're devaluing, it comes from them. It's nothing about you, nothing negative about you. It is all about what they need to project out or get out of them. They're purging the negativity out of them. Keep your chin up. It is not you. But that's the scoop. Okay, bye.